Welcome back to this infrastructure as code using Ansible, Terraform, and Packer. Okay, we have already created our machine image. All right. Now, what we are going to do, we will be using that image, that machine image, to provision our virtual machine with Terraform. Okay, so for the documentation, here we have the documentation for Terraform using DigitalOcean provider. We have an example here. Instead of Packer, we have Terraform block. In the Terraform block, we have to specify our provider. Okay, with the Packer, they call it plugins, if I'm not mistaken, and they call it plugins. But here for Terraform, they call it providers. Okay, and the provider is DigitalOcean, so we need this first, and then again here we need this variable for the token. We need to log into my account, and again here we can use the variable as so, or we can provide again the variable environment. Okay, digital ocean token, and I'm going to use this one again instead of the token. Okay, and what is, and after that we need a resource, so resource here is the same thing as source. With the Packer, is not a resource, it's a source, but for Terraform they call it a resource. Okay, let's go back. So we have the Terraform block. Here we specify our provider. It's not Amazon, it's not Azure, but it's a DigitalOcean. Okay. And all right, here what are we doing here? We use this block data. The difference between data and the source and the resource. The resource is the resource, something the resource we are creating a resource. Okay, data means, okay, the resource already exists and we are just grabbing the information. Okay, and here, as you know, we have created a snapshot, an image. So this is a resource and we can grab the information then using data block. Okay, so we are using data, and what the name of the resource is a DigitalOcean droplet snapshot. It's a snapshot. We have created the snapshot, and the name, and here we will create, we will give the name. This is just for Terraform. We give the name, okay, it's a droplet snapshot, but the resource is this one. Okay, DigitalOcean droplet snapshot. And okay, let's go to the documentation to see how we can grab this. Okay, we come here, data sources. We need DigitalOcean droplet snapshot. Okay, wow. To get the droplet snapshot, we can use we are creating an image from the snapshot. So we have to grab, first of all, the information from the snapshot. Okay, we grab the snapshot and we can use that snapshot as image. Here, for example, for the resource, we need to create a droplet. Okay, but to create a droplet, we need an image. Okay, for the image, instead of using a DigitalOcean image, like we did in with Packer, now we are using our the image we have created. But with the image we have created, okay, here is the image. Oh, I need data for data here, digital ocean droplet here, and then I put the name. Just this is just the name for Terraform, and I'm grabbing the ID. Grab me the ID of that snapshot, and he will be using the snapshot. And then I'm giving the name, I'm giving the region, and I'm giving the size. Okay, that's what I'm doing here. Okay, the image, instead of using a digital ocean image, I'm using now my own snapshot, my own image I have just created. And the name, okay, I'm giving the name. The name here is the name, droplet name. I will call it Ubuntu server. This is the name of the snapshot. Remember, we call it Ubuntu image, which is here. This is the name of the snapshot. Okay. Okay, because I'm using, okay, find the snapshot with this name, okay, and in this region, and I can give this one also the most recent snapshot. Of course, we have just one, and it will be the most recent also. And here I'm grabbing also the SSH key I have already in my DigitalOcean. I have a public key, and I'm grabbing that public key. I will use that public key here. Okay, for the SSH key, I provide just the public key I have just grabbed here. Okay, that's what I'm doing. And I will be creating a droplet with the name. The name will be name here. Okay, and here I'm just I want to see the IP of the instance of the droplet. Okay, uh, the okay, the difference between resource and data. When I do the interpolation, I don't have to put a resource dot this. I can put directly this one. Okay, DigitalOcean droplet dot Ubuntu droplet, which is here, and then I'm grabbing the IP version 4 address. Okay, and then he will create the instance, and it will output this IP. Okay, and here again we will be using the same DigitalOcean token, but it's the same terminal. I think we already use it. I don't know if it's gonna ask me again, but let's check to see. Here we will be using Terraform. For Terraform, I think we need first of all to do a Terraform init. Terraform init. Terraform init. Okay. Then now Terraform format again. Okay, it has formatted. And then Terraform validate. Okay, after Terraform validate, just to make sure, I'm going to normally you should not ask me because it's the same terminal. So the variable the environment variable should be there, but just to make sure, okay, I'm going to do this again for the Terraform, and now I can use Terraform Plan. Terraform Plan just to see what resources will be created. Okay, Terraform Plan. Okay, now we can see, okay, one resource will be added, zero change, zero destroy. Okay, and you can check to be sure, okay, okay, this resource will be created, and so on and so on. Okay, and now we can apply Terraform apply. Okay, this is the image. We are using this image to create a droplet. Okay, now we don't have a droplet, but in no time we'll have a droplet here. Okay, let's go back, and now let's create. Okay, yes, to validate, and let's wait. All right, now it's done. So Terraform has finished. As you can see, we have the IP of the instance, the droplet that has been created. And let's go and check. Okay, just have to refresh. All right, we have our droplet, and you see this is the image. The image is here, Ubuntu image, and for the droplet, we have the droplet here, Ubuntu server, and as you can see for the IP, it's the same IP that has been outputted here. Okay, it's the same IP. And yeah, so we have now the web server. Okay, and we can even check if we have nginx on that web server, because here we have just created the web server from our image. And let's check. Let's check. Okay, this web server has been created. If we have used the the DigitalOcean image, uh, it's a raw image. We don't have nginx, but here we have used our own image, so we know for sure we already have nginx in that inside. Okay, let's copy and check. Okay, you see we have nginx in our web server. So this is the advantage of using your custom image. You already have some configuration already, and we can also now go. We can SSH using the new user. Okay, we know. Okay, we have to provide. Okay. What am I? Okay. I need this. And then, okay, the user is Ubuntu. Okay, and then we can paste the IP. Then, all right. And now if we check, okay, we are inside um, the home directory of Ubuntu user. Okay, everything is okay. And the next step is then to configure this to configure this web server using Ansible. Okay, so we have created a custom image using Packer. We have used, we have created a custom image using Packer, and then we have provisioned a web server with Terraform using our custom image. Now, what are we going to do? We are going to configure the web server, and then we will deploy an application. Okay, and for the configuration, we will configure, we will install Docker, and then we will deploy our application, because the application is a Dockerized application, so we need Docker. Okay, so thank you for watching. Please like and share. If you have any comment, don't hesitate, drop a comment, and I will answer if you have any question. For now, I will see you in the next video. So, goodbye.